Good morning, everybody, for Sunday, the 18th of December. Well, the Atlantic has won at last, around 2 weeks after it gave way to the colder conditions over Scandinavia and Russia. We're now into a position where low pressure systems are coming in from the Atlantic, and that means there'll be a substantial rise in temperatures over the next few days. Talk of differences of at least 15 degrees or so. So it'll feel almost like a heat wave coming through across the country. And that's thanks to these warm fronts that are pushing against. At the moment, there is some snow falling in central parts of England. There is an outside chance you might see a little bit of snow at Lasham this morning, but very quickly it will then either become freezing rain or hopefully rain in the end. The weather warnings out in force for today. There's a yellow weather warning for ice and rain currently in the public ones, but there is also strong wind, frost, and snow warnings, all valid generally from the word go today. And pressure sort of remaining fairly stable at the moment, but will start to drop off during the day. So we're starting to draw up air now from the southwest as well, which is always a more mild direction. And as you can see on here, pretty windy indeed, with 30 to 50 knots at flying heights. Satellite picture of the UK showing a very thick amount of cloud as this frontal weather comes in. Of course, the satellite doesn't really get to see too much at this time of the day. The rain radar shows a small band of snow, generally to the north of Oxford. The chance of it just forming near us, I can see it just down towards the Surrey Hills. But more widely, this rain band coming through today. Some of it will be heavy and potentially a bit disruptive as it falls on this very cold ground. That's the public forecast for today, with the weather warning in place. Top temperature today, look at that. During the night, the temperature actually keeps going up to around 10 degrees midnight tonight. So that'll be good for the heating bills. And at the moment, starting off at 1 degree, but will soon be much closer to seasonal average. That sits in line with GFS, which shows sort of 5 to 6 degrees being the case at 3 o'clock. But as you get to later tonight, you can see in the Atlantic, it's 14 degrees. So yes, it's definitely going to feel a lot warmer. And dew points sat around sort of 4 to 6, but as the warm front comes through, the dew points will get a bit closer. Currently, it's quite nice at Lasham. It got scattered at 8,400 feet and a stable pressure. And yeah, it's 1 degree. Unfortunately, though, that won't last very long because from the west will come this rain band. And we can see at 8 o'clock this morning, it was already at Yeovilton. So within the next 45 minutes or so, it will arrive at Lasham as well, if it hasn't done already. And you can see in Farnborough's Taff that though it starts off good, it says Prob 30 from 9 o'clock of snow, and then more widely rain from 11 o'clock. Picture outside is that our winter wonderland has disappeared, unfortunately. It's gone back to being green. And the temperatures currently are sitting at around 2 degrees with minus 1.1 as a dew point. Slowly starting to increase, not by solar heating, but by frontal activity. Airspace-wise, not too much to talk about at all, really. So I'll just go back to the main slide. Okay, Sam Call is duty instructor today. I'm back in tomorrow. And looking at today, well, if somebody's quick enough in the Falk, they might be able to get a few circuits in before the snow turns up, but or rain, as it should be. But by 10 o'clock, 10:30, I think you're going to be in rain. So I think you're going to struggle to get too much out of today. So a bit more time for some Christmas shopping, no doubt. Looks like the next proper flyable day is Tuesday, looking at this, but it is going to be Atlantic and frontal for a lot of the run up till Christmas. So I think the odds on a white Christmas are low. No movements today to be aware of. So I will see you early next week. Bye for now.